their yachts, their luxury apartments, their private jets.
Hey, you Russian motherfuckers, pack up your military people. You stupid Putin. Get the hell out of Ukraine. Ukraine is good people. Ukraine, we love you. Us United States folks and me, which is the redneck king, loves you.
30% of its value. The Russian stock market has lost 40% of its value.
Hell right.
Remains suspended. The Russian economy is reeling, and Putin alone is the one to blame.
Amen to that.
We're providing support to the Ukrainians in their fight for freedom.
All right.
Assistance, economic assistance, humanitarian.
Hey, Foster.
We're giving more than $1 billion of direct assistance to Ukraine, and will continue to aid the Ukrainian people as they defend their country and help ease their suffering.
I guess we got to agree with one thing. Obama might not be too bad.
But let me be clear. Our forces are not engaged and will not engage in a conflict with Russian forces in Ukraine. Our forces are not going to Europe to fight Ukraine, but to defend our NATO allies in the event that Putin decides to keep moving west. For that purpose, we have mobilized American ground forces, air squadrons, ship deployments to protect NATO countries including Poland, Romania, Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia. And as I've made crystal clear, the United States and our allies will defend every inch of territory.
Right here, man.
Territory with the full force of our collective power. Every single inch.
Us rednecks and all of the United States folks. I recorrected. All those United States of America and redneck kings like me.
Days, weeks, and months.
I hate to say this.
Will be hard on them. Putin has unleashed
I'm going to get a headache in the morning.
Chaos. But while he may make gains on the battlefield, he'll pay a continuing high price over the long run.
Hey, Casey boy.
Ukrainian people. Proud people. Pound for pound, ready to fight with every inch of energy they have.
Just like Cajun folks and rednecks.
They've known 30 years of independence. Have repeatedly shown that they will not tolerate anyone who tries to take their country backwards.
Damn right.
A Russian dictator invading a foreign country has cost a sanctions to the Russian economy. And that we use every tool at our disposal to protect American businesses and consumers. Tonight, I can announce the United States has, with 30 other countries, to release 60 million barrels of oil from reserves around the world. America will lead that effort.
All right.
30 million barrels of oil strategic petroleum reserve. And we stand ready to do more if necessary, united with our allies.
Shit.
Alarming to all Americans. But I want you to know we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. When the history of this era is written, Putin's war in Ukraine will have left Russia weaker and the rest of the world stronger. Well,
hell right. Yay. You fucking Putin. You might as well pack up your bags and get the fuck off of the planet, you piece of shit.
What's at stake? Now everyone sees it clearly. We see the unity of leaders of nations, a more unified Europe, a more unified West. We see unity among the people who are gathering in cities and large crowds around the world, even in Russia, to demonstrate their support for the people of Ukraine. In the battle between democracy and autocracies, democracies are rising to the moment, and the world is clearly choosing the side of peace and security. This is the real test. It's going to take time. So let's
I'm
continue
going to open a can of wool fast like a redneck and Cajun boys would do.
to our fellow Ukrainian
We
Americans.
raise hell like the Ukrainians.
Bond that connects our two nations.
Anybody fucks with us,
We stand with
there's
you.
trouble.
Putin may circle Kyiv with tanks, but he'll never gain the hearts and souls of the Iranian people.
All right.
He'll never extinguish their love of freedom. And
Iranian.
Never weaken the resolve of
It's
the people.
Ukrainian. Go Ukrainian. We love you all.
We meet tonight in an America that has lived through two of the hardest years this nation has ever faced. The pandemic has been punishing, and so many families are living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to keep up with the rising cost of food, gas, housing, and so much more. I understand, like many of you did. My dad had to leave his home in Scranton, Pennsylvania to find work. So, like many of you, I grew up in a family when the price of food went up. It was felt throughout the family.
Yeah, well, load of fucking shit,
That's one of the
dumbass.
first things I did as president was fight to pass the American Rescue Plan. Because we needed to act, and we did. Few pieces of legislation have done more at a critical moment in our history to get us out of a crisis. It fueled our efforts to vaccinate the nation and combat COVID-19, delivered immediate economic relief to tens of millions of Americans. It helped put food on the table. Remember those long lines of cars waiting for hours just to get a box of food put in their trunk? It cut the cost of healthcare insurance. And as my dad used to say, it gave the people just a little bit of breathing room. Unlike the $2 trillion.
You understand Missouri slogan? Show me, you motherfucker.
The top 1% of Americans. The American Rescue
Show me.
Plan, the American Rescue Plan helped working people.
Who is that dumbass?
And it worked. It worked.
Well, lower the fucking gas price, lower the cost of everything, you dumb motherfucker. Politics.
We created jobs, lots of jobs. In fact, our economy created over 6.5 million new jobs just last year.
Trump would do better than that.
In 1 year,
Trump would have done way better than that.
in the history of the United States of America. The economy grew at a rate of 5.7 last year, the strongest growth rate in 40 years. And the first step in bringing fundamental change to our economy that hasn't worked for working people in this nation for too long. For the past 40 years, we were told a tax break for those at the top and benefits would trickle down and everyone would benefit. But that trickle-down theory led to a weaker economic growth, lower wages, bigger deficits, and a widening gap between the top and everyone else in nearly a century. Look, Vice President Harris and I ran for office, and I realized we had fundamental disagreements on this.
Yeah, fundamental. You're one of the cornholes one, you fucking bastard.
Educate Americans, grow the workforce.
Oh, we're on social media. Public. Better be cool with what I say.
Because we know. Because we know when the middle class grows, the poor go way up and the wealthy do very well. America used to have the best roads, bridges, and airports on earth.
What about poor people like me, you dumbass?
Is ranked 13th in the world. We won't be able to compete for the jobs of the 21st century if we don't fix it. That's why it was so important to pass the bipartisan infrastructure law. And I thank my Republican friends who joined to invest in rebuild America. The single biggest. I want to thank the members of both parties who worked to make it happen. We're done talking about infrastructure weeks. We're now talking about an infrastructure decade.
Yeah, fix the highways, fix the schools.
It's going to transform America. To put us on a path to win the economic competition the 21st century that we face with the rest of the world, particularly China. I told Xi Jinping,
Xi Jinping. What the fucking name?
American people
Xi Jinping.
will create good jobs for millions of Americans, modernizing roads, airports, ports, waterways, all across America. And we'll do it to withstand the devastating effects of climate change and promote environmental justice. We'll build a national network of 500,000 electric vehicle charging stations. Begin to replace the poisonous lead pipes so every child, every American has clean water to drink at home and at school.
I'll believe it when I see it.
We're going to provide affordable, high-speed internet for every American, rural, suburban, urban, and tribal communities. 4,000 projects have already been announced.
I'm going to say something on YouTube.
In your districts.
Oh, Biden, I'm going to tell you something, but I didn't vote for you because I go for the other guy. You don't like him, too bad. Trump would went to Putin in person to say something. I figured Corey's going to say something stupid like that. You ain't going to change your way, old buddy. Trump would support American jobs, too.
Spends about $600 billion a year to keep this country safe and secure. There's been a law on the books for almost a century to make sure taxpayers' dollars support American jobs and businesses. Every administration, Democrat or Republican, says they'll do it, but we're actually doing it. We'll buy American.
I'm on live on YouTube, Corey and Cajun Boy.
An aircraft carrier to the steel on highway guardrails is made in America from beginning to end. All of it. All of it.
And here, I keep on saying I want to talk about politics when I'm live streaming. What's happening?
To compete for the jobs of the future, we also need a level playing field with China and other competitors. That's why it's so important to pass the Bipartisan Innovation Act sitting in Congress and will make record investments in emerging technologies and American.
Hey, Joe Biden, do me a favor. If you walk up into the US-1 airplane,
Research and development. We don't now.
You're going to fall? Make sure you do it right.
Let me give you one example why it's so important to pass. If you travel 20 miles east of Columbus, Ohio, you'll find 1,000 empty acres of land. It won't look like much, but if you stop and look closely, you'll see a field of dreams, the ground on which America's future will be built. That's where Intel, the American company that helped build Silicon Valley, is going to build a $20 billion semiconductor megasite, up to 8 state-of-the-art factories.
The fuck is that?
In one place.
What is that, guys?
Jobs.
Tell me what that is.
And in those factories, the average job about $135,000 a year. Some of the most sophisticated manufacturing in the world to make computer chips the size of a fingertip that power the world in everyday lives. From smartphones, technology that's the internet, technology that's yet to be invented. But that's just the beginning. Intel CEO Pat Gelsinger.
Intel. I remember that company.
Pat. There you go, Pat. Stand up.
I hate to say this, y'all, even though I'm a Trump fan, you guys are all Trump fans. We gotta give Dum some kind of credit.
Investment in manufacturing in American history. And all they're waiting for is for you to pass.
I can't see it. I can't. I don't like myself after what I just said.
Send it to my desk, I'll sign it. And we'll really take off in a big way.
Show me. That dude is playing solitaire on this fucking smartphone.
Just look around and you'll see an amazing story. The rebirth of pride that comes from standards made in America. The revitalization of American manufacturing. Companies are choosing to build new factories here where just a few years ago they would have gone overseas. That's what's happening. Ford is investing $11 billion in electric vehicles, creating 11,000 jobs across the country. GM is making the largest investment in its history, $7 billion to build electric vehicles, creating 4,000 jobs in Michigan. All told, 369,000 new manufacturing jobs.
What the hell? What's happened to our V8? I don't want to hear. I want to hear the sound of V8.
Powered by people I've met like JoJo Burgess from generations of union steelworkers in Pittsburgh, who's here tonight. Where are you, JoJo? There you go. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, come on. Let me. Oh, JoJo. He ain't no redneck.
As Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown says,
JoJo.
and Sherrod Brown says it's time to bury the label Rust.
Look at that kid there. He's not even enough to even fucking drive a car.
What used to be called Rust Belt become the home of a significant resurgence in manufacturing. And with all the bright spots in our economy, record job growth, higher wages, too many families are struggling.
Hey, I'm past my curfew, ain't I?
Inflation.
Fuck that. I'm American.
Gains they thought otherwise they would be able to feel. I get it. That's why my top priority is getting prices under control. Look, our economy roared back faster than almost anyone predicted. But the pandemic meant that businesses had a hard time hiring up people because of the pandemic to keep up production in their factories. So you didn't have people making those beams that went into buildings because they were out. The factory was closed.
Hey, oh, Biden, talking about the truck drivers that haul the stuff up to Canada. You dumbass. Truck drivers.
1/3 of all the inflation was because of automobile sales. There weren't enough semiconductors to make all the cars that people wanted to buy. And guess what? Prices of automobiles went way up, especially used vehicles as well. But
hey, I might fucking got enough money out of my Honda Civic to buy me a Lamborghini.
I think I have a better idea to fight inflation. Lower your costs, not your wages.
No, Corey, he's going to smell that boy's hair. He's going to go up to that little dude and to the hair.
Semiconductors in America. More infrastructure and innovation in America. More goods moving faster and cheaper.
And here, I'm on YouTube. Okay, I'm doing the fucking J Little thing.
Instead of relying on foreign supply chains, let's make it in America. Look.
Communists or communists? Say, USA. USA.
Increasing the productive capacity for our economy. I call it building a better America. Will lower costs and lower the deficit. 17 Nobel laureates in economics said my plan will ease long-term inflationary pressures. Top business leaders, and I believe most Americans support the plan. And here's the plan. First, cut the cost of prescription drugs.
I agree with that.
We pay more for the same drug produced by the same company in America than any other country in the world. Just look at insulin. 1 in 10 Americans has diabetes. In Virginia, I met a 13-year-old boy, the handsome young man standing up there, Joshua Davis.
Ah, don't be smelling his hair, dude.
Which means they need insulin every single day. Insulin costs about $10 a vial to make. That's what it costs the pharmaceutical company. But drug companies charge families like Joshua and his dad up to 30 times that amount. I spoke with Joshua's mom. Imagine what it's like to look at your child who needs insulin to stay healthy and have no idea how in God's name you're going to be able to pay for it. What it does to your family, but what it does to your dignity, your ability to look your child in the eye, to be the parent you expect yourself to be. I really mean to think about that. That's what I think about.
It seems like a cool little kid.
You know, yesterday, Josh was here tonight, but yesterday was his birthday. Happy birthday, buddy, by the way.
Yeah, but Joe, that don't give you a chance to smell his hair.
And 200,000 other young people with type 1 diabetes. Let's capture
Okay, I'm
this
being
insulin at
sincere.
$35
Okay,
a
I
unit.
joked around. Okay.
So everyone can afford it. And drug companies will do very, very well. They're profit margin. While we're at it, I know we have great disagreements on this floor. Let's let Medicare negotiate the price of prescription drugs.
All right. I did my prescriptions.
They already set the price for VA drugs. Look, the American Rescue Plan is helping millions of families with Affordable Care Act plans to save them $2,400 a year on their health premiums. Let's close the coverage gap and make these savings permanent.
I'll believe it when I see it, buddy.
Let's cut energy costs for families, an average of $500 a year by combating climate change. Let's provide an investment tax credits to weatherize your home and your business, to be energy efficient and get a tax credit for it. Double America's clean energy production in solar, wind, and so much more. Lower the price of electric vehicles, saving another $80 a month that you're not going to have to pay at the pump. Folks,
How legalize marijuana?
the first thing we can do to change the standard of living for hardworking folks is cut the cost of child care.
That's true. Legalize marijuana. Now that would be a good state of reunion.
Cities in America, you pay up to $14,000 a year for child care per child. I was a single dad for 5 years, raising 2 kids. Had a lot of help though. I had a mom, a dad, a brother, and a sister that really helped. The middle class and working folks shouldn't have to pay more than 7% of their income to care for the young children. My plan would cut the cost of child care in half for most families. And help parents, including millions of women who left the workforce during the pandemic because they couldn't afford child care, to be able to get back to work, generating economic growth.
I need to get our beer.
But my plan doesn't stop there. It also includes home and long-term care, and affordable housing, free for 3 and 4-year-olds. All these are lower costs for families. Under my plan, nobody, let me say this again, nobody earning less than $400,000 a year will pay an additional penny in new taxes. Not a single penny. I may be wrong, but my guess is if we took a secret ballot in this floor, that we'd all agree that the present tax system ain't fair. We have to fix it. I'm not looking to punish anybody. Well, let's make corporations, the wealthy Americans, start paying their fair share. Look, last year, like
What did I just miss?
Carper and my distinguished congresswoman, we come from the land of corporate America. There are more corporations incorporated in America than every other state in America combined. And I still the point is, even they understand they should pay just a fair share. Last year, 55 of the Fortune 500 companies earned $40 billion in profit and paid 0 in federal taxes.
Boo!
It's not fair.
I agree with that.
The 15% minimum tax rate for corporations. We got
Raise the fucking tax on the rich, you motherfucker.
G7 and other meetings overseas were able to put together, I was able to be somewhat helpful. 130 countries agree on a global minimum tax rate. So companies can't get out of paying their taxes at home by shipping jobs and factories overseas. It'll raise billions of dollars. That's why I propose closing loopholes for the very wealthy who don't pay a lower tax rate than a teacher and a firefighter. So that's my plan, but we have to go more detailed later. We will grow the economy, lower the cost.
I'll believe it when I see it.
So what are we waiting for? Let's get this done. We all know we've got to make changes.
I'll believe it when I see it. Hey, Cajun Boy, which woman you would like to date with? The one on the right or the left?
Confirm my nominees for the Federal Reserve, which plays a critical role in fighting inflation.
They ain't short, chubby rednecks, so you can have them too.
It will lower the deficit. The previous administration not only ballooned the deficit with those tax cuts for very wealthy corporations, it undermined the watchdogs, the job of those to keep pandemic relief funds being wasted.
What about you, Corey? Which one do you take? One on the right or the one on the left?
How much money was being spent? Where was it going to the right place? Under my administration, the watchdogs are back. We're going to go after the criminals who stole billions of relief money meant for small business and millions of Americans. Tonight, I'm announcing that the Justice Department will soon name a chief prosecutor for pandemic fraud. Look. If we all agree, thank you. By the end of this year, the deficit will be down to less than.
I'm not playing music. That's not usual.
The only president ever to cut the deficit by more than $1 trillion
Who's on my
in a single year.
live stream on YouTube?
Also demanding more competition. I'm a capitalist, but capitalism without competition is not capitalism. Capitalism without competition is exploitation.
All right.
When corporations have to compete, their profits go up and your prices go up when they don't have to compete. Small businesses and family farmers and ranchers, I need not tell some of my Republican friends from those states. Guess what? You got 4 basic meat packing facilities. That's it. You play with them, but you don't get to play at all. And you
That doesn't sound right what you just said.
A hell of a lot more, but there's only 4. See what's happening with ocean carriers moving goods in and out of America. During the pandemic, about half a dozen or less foreign-owned companies raised prices by as much as 1,000% and made record profits. Tonight, I'm announcing a crackdown on those companies overcharging American businesses and consumers. Folks,
what's all that, Corey? What are you saying?
And as Wall Street firms take over more nursing homes, quality in those homes has gone down and costs have gone up. That ends on my watch. Medicare is going to set higher standards for nursing homes and make sure your loved ones get the care they deserve and that they inspect and they will look at closely. We're also going to cut costs to keep the economy going strong and giving workers a fair shot, provide more training and apprenticeships, hire them based on skills, not just their degrees. Let's pass the Paycheck Fairness Act and pay them. Raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour.
Now I need to go back to work.
So no one has to raise a family of poverty. Let's increase
I want to go back to work.
Support for HBCUs. And invest in what Jill, our First Lady who teaches full-time, calls America's best kept secret, community colleges. Look, let's pass the PRO Act. When a majority of workers want to form a union, they shouldn't be able to be stopped. When we invest in our workers and we build an economy from the bottom up and the middle out together, we can do something we haven't done in a long time. Build a better America. For more than 2 years, COVID has impacted every decision in our
Show me.
And the life of this nation. And I know
Show me.
I'm tired, frustrated, and exhausted.
Yeah, I know. When you fall out, when you try to walk up the damn airplane, fall on your ass.
Look at an empty chair because I lost somebody. But I also know this: because of the progress we've made, because of your resilience and the tools that we have been provided by this Congress.
Oh, you had to go say that.
Moving forward safely back to a more normal routines. We've reached
Trump 2024.
COVID-19, where severe cases are down to a level not seen since July of last year. Just a few days ago, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention issued a new mask guidelines. Under the new guidelines, most Americans and most of the country can now go mask-free. And based on projections, more of the country will reach that point across the next couple of weeks. And thanks to the progress we've made in the past year, COVID-19 no longer need control our lives. I know some are talking about living with COVID-19, but tonight I say we never will just accept living with COVID-19. We'll continue to combat the virus as we do.
Hey, Biden, you got my 100% respect if you legalize marijuana.
Here are 4 common sense steps as we move forward safely, in my view. First, stay protected with vaccines and treatments. We know how incredibly effective vaccines are. If you're vaccinated and boosted, you have the highest degree of protection. We'll never give up on vaccinating more Americans. Now, I know parents with kids under 5 are eager to see their vaccines authorized for their
You
children.
didn't say anything about truck drivers yet.
We're working hard to get that done. We'll be ready if and when they do. We're all ready. We're also ready with antibiotics. If you get COVID-19, the Pfizer pill reduces the chances of ending up in the hospital by 90%. I've ordered more pills than anyone in the world has. Pfizer's working overtime to get us 1 million pills this month and more than double that next month. And now we're launching the Test to Treat initiative. So people can get tested at a pharmacy, and if they prove positive, receive the antiviral pills on the spot at no cost. Folks,
Tell the guy with a mask.
if you're immunocompromised or have some other vulnerability, we have treatments and free high-quality masks. We're leaving no one behind or ignoring anyone's needs as we move forward. On testing, we've made hundreds of millions of tests available, and you can order them for free to your doorstep. And we've already ordered free tests. If you already ordered free tests tonight, I'm announcing you can order another group of tests. Go to covidtest.gov starting next week, and you can get more tests. Second, we must prepare for new variants. Over the past, we've gotten much better at detecting new variants. If necessary, we'll be able to develop new vaccines within 100 days instead of maybe months or years. And if Congress provides the funds we need, we'll have new stockpiles of tests, masks, pills ready if needed. I can't.
And wacky tobacco to go with it.
But I can promise you, we'll do everything within our power to be ready if it does.
Hey, Kim Meow.
We began the shutdown of schools and businesses. We have the tools we need. It's time for America to get back to work and fill our great downtowns again with people. People working from home can feel safe and begin to return to their offices.
All right.
Here in the federal government, the vast majority of federal workers will once again work in person. Our schools are open. Let's keep it that way. Our kids need to be in school.
Yeah, all right, I agree with that. I agree with Biden. That's bad when I have to agree with, when I make fun of.
And hospitalization down by 77%. Most Americans remove their masks and stay in the classroom and move forward safely. We achieved to continue this money. So not so. I'll be back to see you all. And I'm going to soon send
Senator Jones Ernest.
The vast majority of Americans have
Unknown.
used these tools and may want again. We may them again. So I expect Congress, and I hope you'll pass that quickly. Fourth, we'll continue vaccinating the world. We've sent 475 million vaccine doses to 112 countries, more than any nation on earth. We don't stop.
Come on, Cajun boy.
Because you can't build a wall high enough to keep out a vaccine. The vaccine can stop the spread of these diseases.
I'm still watching the State of the Union. You believe half the shit he's saying?
Time with one another.
Oh, I know this.
Much loss of life.
I'm on YouTube.
This moment to reset.
Oh,
So stop looking at COVID.
Kid Meow was on there for a second there.
See it for what it is. A god-awful disease.
How you doing, bro?
Let's stop seeing each other as enemies.
Good.
Start seeing each other for who we are.
Yeah, I was about ready to crash, and all of a sudden I said, fuck it, I want to watch this dumbass. I know, Jacob, I was going to go to bed, but I decided to watch this, see what this is all about.
Hey, you do that, I'm getting trashed tonight, alright?
I'm going to get trashed with you, bro.
On COVID-19 and other issues, we must
What else want to get trashed tonight with us?
I recently visited New York
Huh?
Police Department days after the
Come on, who else want to get trashed with us tonight? Well,
They were responding to a 911 call when a man shot.
I'm waiting for the State of the Union to say legalize marijuana 100%.
Officer was 27 years old. Officer Rivera was 22 years old.
yeah.
Both Dominican
I
American.
finished this cigarette.
Same streets,
Yeah, well, start
but they
smoking.
later chose to patrol as police officers. I spoke with their families. I told them they were forever in debt
I
for
better, I
their
guess, just
sacrifices.
around 8 o'clock, 8:30, 8:45 this morning.
You've been drinking since later than that.
I worked with you on these issues for a long
Oh,
time.
definitely, I started
Investigating
little bit
crime
earlier.
prevention and
Yeah.
community policing.
after having
Cops who
coffee.
walk the beat, who know the neighborhood, and who can restore trust.
After
and
having
safety.
coffee, I said,
Let's not
wait
abandon
2
ourselves
minutes.
or choose between
There you
safety
go.
and equal justice. Let's
I want to
protect
try that
our
Guinness
communities
coffee
and our
beer they got.
hold law enforcement accountable.
I want to try that.
That's why the Justice Department has required body cameras, banned choke calls, and restricted no-knock warrants for its officers.
I've been drinking all
That's why the
fucking
American
day.
Rescue Plan
Hey,
that you all provided
Right now.
$350 billion
Rick, what do you got hanging up? Oh, that's just my keys.
to hire more police.
I'm asking myself, what the fuck? That's my keys hanging up on my wall.
Yeah, you got keys? I got sunburn. I gotta work tomorrow, too.
I wish I could be at work.
We should all agree the answer is not to defund the police. It's to
Shit, I gotta work tomorrow, too. 8 in the morning. Hey, so I can work it tomorrow, girl. Not Tuesday today.
And is our hangover Wednesday?
You know it, right?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Whoa, hold on. Rednecks and Cajun boys. Cajun folks don't get hangovers.
We keep drinking until ain't no more beer left. That's how Cajun people roll.
I'm about low on my beer, man.
Shit, I bought another case before I came on. After the parade, after the parade, I stopped at the store, bought myself another big case. I'm good.
Hey, tomorrow in the morning, I'm gonna show you guys a video. If I have to walk it, even though it's gonna kill me, I'm gonna walk all the way down and around. I'll show you the whole work that they're doing at the Road 21. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I might just do that.
What?
Walk down And it's going to be a pain in my legs. So I'm going to walk over to Roads 101. You already seen what they did when they tore the old place down. But I will show you guys what they're doing. They're working on that place. But I will give Dum Dum credit for trying to get that straightened out with the fucking Putin shit.
Justice Breyer, an Army veteran, constitutional scholar, retiring Justice of the United States Supreme Court. Justice Breyer, thank you for your service. Thank you.
And, you know, I don't like judges. I don't like cops. I don't like anything. But God bless you, buddy.
No matter what your ideology, we all know one of the most serious constitutional.
So what's going on, Fat Jesus?
Is nominating someone to serve
Cheryl drinking a beer.
Supreme Court.
All right.
As I did 4 days ago, I've nominated a Circuit Court of Appeals, Ketanji Brown Jackson, one of our nation's top legal minds, who continue to
that black woman that's going to be a judge.
A former top litigator in private practice, a former federal public defender, from a family of public school educators and police officers. She's a consensus voter. Since she's been nominated, she's received a broad range of support, including the Fraternal Order of Police.
There you
And former judges of
All right, we got some music, finally.
go. Party down in the South right now.
All right. Mambo Jumbo. That dude looks like rednecks. You're not watching the State of the Union, are you?
What?
You're not watching the State of the Union.
No.
We set up joint patrols in Western Guatemala to catch more.
I don't watch the replays.
Significant larger numbers, so families fleeing persecution and violence can have their cases heard faster, and those who don't legitimately hear can be sent back. For screening, for security commitments, and supporting partners in South and Central America host more refugees and secure their own borders. We can do all this while keeping the torch of liberty. Is the generation of immigrants to this land. My forebears and many of yours. Provide a pathway to citizenship for dreamers. Those with temporary status.
You see what fucking Corey said? Biden 2024.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did that. Hey, dog does.
It's economically smart thing to do. That's why the immigration reform is supported by everyone from labor unions and religious to the U.S. Commerce. Let's get it done once and for all.
Yeah, but we get muted if you play it too loud. Gotta say, I'm not writer of the music.
Standing precedent for half a century is under attack as never before. If you want to go forward, not backwards, you must protect access to health care. Preserve a woman's right to choose. And continue to have maternal health care for all Americans. And folks, for our LGBTQ plus Americans, let's finally get the Bipartisan Equality Act to my desk. The onslaught of state laws targeting transgender Americans and their families is simply wrong. It was said last year, especially to our younger transgender Americans, I'll always have your back so you can be yourself.
Yeah, I gotta take a piss and grab me another beer. If I get my fat ass off of this chair.
As I've just demonstrated, Although often appears we do not agree.
Hey, Joe Biden, don't smell that little boy's hair, you dumb fucker.
Things that we acknowledge. We signed 80 bipartisan bills in law last year. From preventing government shutdowns, protecting Asian Americans from still too common hate crime, reforming military justice, and will soon be strengthening the Violence Against Women Act that I first wrote 3 decades ago. It's important. It's important for us to show the nation. We can come together and do good things. Tonight I'm offering a unity agenda for the nation. 4 big things we can do together, in my view. First, beat the opioid epidemic. There's so much we can do. Increase funding for prevention, treatment, harm reduction, and recovery. Get rid of
I'll be right back, y'all.
Stop doctors prescribing treatment. Stop the full of by working the same local law enforcement and back to the trafficker. You know you're not alone. I believe in recovery. I celebrate the 23 million Americans in recovery. Second, let's take
Hey, old Biden, recover me. I ain't got no beer.
whose lives and education have been turned upside down. American Rescue Plan gave
Small bite. That one woman looks like
I urge every parent
Reagan.
to make sure your school does just that. They have the money. We can all play a part. So you don't have to be a tutor or a mentor. Children are also struggling before the pandemic. Bullying, violence, trauma, and the harms of social media. As Frances Haugen, who is here tonight with us, has shown, we must hold social media platforms accountable for the national experiment they're conducting on our children for profit.
I agree on that part.
Folks, thank you. Thank you for the courage you showed. It's time to strengthen privacy protection.
Katie boy, you there, bro?
Targeted advertising to children. Demand tech companies stop
Alex.
collecting personal data on our children. And let's get all Americans the mental health services they need. More people can turn for help and full parity between physical and mental health care if we treat it that way in our insurance. Look,
Where you at, Cajun boy?
is support
Oh, right here.
veterans are the backbone and the
Okay, there you are.
They're the best.
You and your Mardi Gras beads. You always look like a Jamaican man.
We have a sacred obligation to equip those we send to war and care for those in their family when they come home.
She kind of feels good right now.
Assistance in job training, housing.
I gotta do something, man.
Veterans get VA care debt free. And our troops in Iraq.
I gotta put my gift card back into my other pocket.
Bases breathing in toxic smoke from burn pits. Many of you have been there. I've been in and out of Iraq and Afghanistan over 40 times. These burn pits that incinerate waste, the waste of war, medical and hazardous material, jet fuel, and so much more. And they come home. Many of the world's fittest and best trained
There you
warriors
go.
in the world.
There. Now I can have room in my.
Headaches, numbness, dizziness. A cancer that would put them in a flag draped coffin.
Hey, I got cancer.
We know, right?
One of those soldiers was my son, Major Bo Biden. I don't know for sure if the burn pit that he lived near, that his hooch was near, in Iraq, and further than that, in Kosovo.
Oh, I know what.
Brain cancer, the disease of so many other troops. But I am.
Oh, okay. That's a whole different thing.
Everything we can. Committed.
Okay, I jumped to Consumption.
Daniel Robinson from Ohio. The widow of Sergeant First Class Heath Robinson. He was born a soldier. Army National Guard.
God bless the soldiers.
Kosovo and Iraq.
Y'all, I would say this, y'all.
Danielle is here with us tonight. They love going to Ohio State football.
Kid meow, God bless the United States. Can you see what I'm doing on YouTube? I got my YouTube pointed right at the Trump. Yeah.
He didn't know how to stop fighting. And neither did she. Through her pain, she found purpose to demand that we do better. Tonight, Danielle, we are going to do better. The VA is hiring new ways of linking toxic exposure to disease, already helping more veterans get benefits. And tonight, I'm announcing we're expanding eligibility of veterans suffering from 9 respiratory cancers. I'm also calling on Congress to pass.
Okay, I'll give them credit for that. I'll give them credit for that. And veterans, they deal with all kinds of stuff. Our people, our family.
And fourth and last, let's end cancer as we know it.
Yes, I agree. Let's end cancer. I know one thing, Cajun boy. Do you peel when you after a week or so of the skin after you get sunburned? You peel. That's what I do. I every time when I get sunburned, I have fun peeling the dead skin.
I announced the plan to supercharge the cancer moonshot.
Put my hand on it actually makes it feel good.
Our goal is to cancer rates.
But you slap yourself, that won't be good.
No, it's fun bad.
Hey, Cajun boy, look at Richard Hill's right behind you.
For patients and their families. To get there, I call on Congress.
Yeah, don't you play that joke with me.
There's someone in your window.
Agency for Health.
Yeah. If you stare at my window long enough,
to the internet.
You know what? When I was down in Gulfport, Mississippi, I played that Ouija board thing. I had Marie Laveau over at my place.
Alzheimer's and diabetes. A unity agenda for the nation.
Marie Laveau is not.
It's within our power.
Huh?
that's why I did that. I had something evil.
My fellow Americans,
I believe that.
Something
we gather
evil.
in this sacred space.
So
The
evil.
citadel of democracy.
Hell,
You don't even know it.
Generation
Well,
after
not that kind of
generation
evil,
Americans
but,
have
you know,
debated great
evil.
questions.
hell, I fucked around with the magic 8-ball.
Great things. We fought for freedom.
You wasn't shooting up baseball?
8-ball.
Hated totalitarianism.
The 8-ball, you know, like you get at the toy store. 8-ball. Hey, Pappy.
Our moment of responsibility.
I better not use snorting 8-ball.
History itself.
You better not.
No, I ain't gonna ever do that. I never done it. I'm talking about the ball.
Everybody thinks different.
I'm talking about the 8-ball. The thing you ask a question and to give you an answer.
Protect freedom and liberty.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Opportunity. And we will save democracy.
Actually,
Those times have been, I'm more optimistic about America today than I've been my whole life. Because I see the future that's within our grasp. Because I know there's simply nothing beyond our capacity. We're the only nation.
Can you imagine me wearing a fucking suit, a tie?
The only nation that can be defined by a single word: possibilities. So on this night, on our 245th year as a nation, I've come to report on the state of the nation, the state of the union. And my report is this. The state of the union is strong because you, the American people, are strong.
And you gonna legalize marijuana, you fucking dumb, blonde-headed, dumb, gray bastard? Daddy.
That seems about right.
I should know Daddy could say something like that.
Hey, you brought 8 Ball up.
Yeah, I brought it up, but I didn't think. But then I was not thinking.
What, you think we gonna make a joke about that?
That's the part where I slipped.
Hey, we all having a good time, though.
Fucking right. Now, you know what? I'm gonna see if that's what he just got to say. I'll be legit, 100%.
That's what she said.
The edits that came from Ukraine went to what was pretty much a regular Syrian street and you see though he has not shrunk from.
Well, you know what? Unusual. I did something that gets my redneck reputation. Listen to politics.
You bring it up. I thought you don't want to talk about that, huh?
Yeah. Well, Dress of the Union, I was debating if I wanted to watch it or not.
No. There is one thing I did want to bring up about that. That's what I heard today. Ukraine is sneaking in where the Russians is and punching a hole in their gas tank.
Ukraine's gonna punch a hole in the Russian.
I heard today. Yeah, like in the tanks and all, they're literally sneaking in, punching a hole in their gas tank.
Fucking right.
That's what I heard today. I haven't seen none of that. I just heard of that.
Well, you know what? If I was over there in the Middle East, I mean Europe, I'll say, oh, Biden, I don't want to do to Putin. I'll get him so damn drunk and I'll drop that motherfucker right in the volcano lava.
There's so much talk about all that right now.
Right.
So much talk.
I'm getting out of this Biden shit.
I don't believe none of this shit, so I believe the war. Well, I don't believe Biden and all that stupid shit. I don't believe all that shit. I don't.
Well, one of my viewers on TT.
Rule number 1, don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
That's rule number 1, don't trust nobody.
Yeah, but for people like you, like you said, I know you're tired, you're frustrated, and exhausted, but I know because of the resilience, you said there are tools and things to make this better. Hear the Republican response coming up where the topic of kids, masks, vaccines, schools is all coming up. Let's turn to our Texas Congressman Will Hurd and CBS News political contributor and Democratic strategist Joel Payne. And Joel, you really saw the president trying to strike some middle ground.
Who are you, Gray? Deployed troops in Ukraine. I'll help Ukrainians. I'll help the Ukraine folks. I would. They're good people. But I'm going to put some music on.
his progressive base and its voting rights. Voting rights is such a major issue that this president was fighting on just 2 or 3 months ago. And the fact that you got essentially 4 lines of a mention there, I think it'll be something that gets noticed probably in those multiple Democratic responses that we're going to be waiting for here in the next couple of minutes. But
I come back as a redneck.
That the president has decided, I'm going to abandon some of those promises to the
I come back as a country boy.
that we know are going to play well to the middle. You know something else that didn't get a lot of time and attention? January 6th. I was looking back in a copy of the speech. I didn't see it anywhere. If it was an oversight on my part. But I think that also signals the fact that did not pop up to the top of the president's agenda. That signals another turning the page moment.
Well, and maybe I wanted to focus on such divisive issues instead of trying to focus on ones that people. Joel Payne, thank you for bringing in Congressman Will Hurd and Congressman.
Just waiting you to play the song, right?
I want to come back as a country boy. I want to go to heaven. There you go. Come out red, or just keep me dead. How to be. Okay. No. Hey, moderators, get on my YouTube.
What, you want me to go to YouTube?
I'm on YouTube right now.
What, you want to hop on there and be your moderator?
Yeah.
Alright. I got you, right?
Y'all gonna start some trouble with me on YouTube? One of my best friends will tell you what. Come on by, you boy. Get in here, boy. There he is. Now y'all gonna get booted off. Corey, get on there, bro. All right. Ain't nobody like me. Hey, Bayou boy, what's up? Hey, bring him. Bayou boy, get rid of that prudence. Hey, on my YouTube, Jacob. Get on YouTube. Get my moderator on there. Hey, Jacob. Bayou boy, you there, bro? On my YouTube? Cool, man. Oh, wait. I already played that. This is God's country. I got something better than that. Oh, now you gonna go at. Yeah, I know. I'll see all what is gonna happen. But he just want to be. He wants to still be a president till after 2024. He's trying to be a fuck up. He ain't gonna get that chance. Trump is gonna win, or somebody else better than Trump. Hey, Clark. I'm right here, man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I watched State of the Union. I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Uh, but when I got that, before I started State of the Union thing, I was getting ready to go to bed. But that's all politics. That's not just one party. Hey, Clark, I gotta get some sleep, y'all. I'm in after this song. See, you guys don't care. See, that's what I said earlier before I went to bed. Try to go to bed. You know, Jacob, I'm starting to realize you don't care. Or I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't care if I fucking die. Oh, you don't care if I fucking die. See, Jacob, I thought you were my friend. See, you don't care. See, I'm just starting to realize, or thinking, all you care about is seeing me get drunk. That's what I'm starting to think. See, Jacob, you don't care if something. You know what? All this times I've known you, I've been thinking, you don't care if I die. Jacob, you don't realize how many times I told you, but that don't matter. You know what? Oh, well.
Oh, wow.
A few months down the road, I'll be 6 feet under. Oh, well.
Gigillionaires. What? We're gigillionaires now.
I don't get it.
We have AT&T Business Fiber who aggregates speeds. So thanks. We're doing great.
I'm so happy for you, but I'm just here for my order.
Oh. Entrepreneurs?
You know, my bowling team.
Okay.
There's money in puns.
Do business like a gigillionaire. AT&T Business Fiber now with speeds up to 5 gigs, limited availability.
Thanks for watching. Click on the link to learn more.
I'm getting ready to go to bed.
We just practice their routines on the touchline. The car park begins to fill with families coming over.
Okay, so you know, okay,
Hot dog selections at the various concessions. American football evolved from associations
No.
of soccer
I'm going to be dead.
and football. Like ball could be carried. After the first decade
I don't care.
of 1969, when each team threw 25 players, it took several years of proper rules to be agreed. Soon, it was a final.
In fact, I'm in my live stream tonight.
There were 19 fatalities in the sport, which resulted in President Theodore Roosevelt threatening to abolish the game altogether. Over the years, new rules have been added and old rules changed to make the game safer and more competitive. For many non-Americans, it's often confusing to understand.
I'm ending this live.
As the North Carolina Wolfpack prepare to meet the Miami Hurricanes, the razzle-dazzle the pre-game show starts. The stadium, which seats nearly 58,000 as people begins to fill.
Okay.